someone has a Doomsday launcher, so I'm gonna ask her to new recruit Basilicas finally. The first turret was built in black armor. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Rimworld 1.6. Welcome back to this playthrough where we are full of drugs and we basically have all of the colony addicted to them because we don't have any other way of improving our mood. For example, this guy has a high tolerance for smoke leaf, so he has to smoke more than he should. Things that I have as an objective for this episode are the first one, to harvest all of this psychoid and transform it into JO, which will be very profitable for our base. Yeah, we are selling drugs. Very immoral if you ask me, but we have to do what we have to do. That's how we got so many components, and that's why also another objective I have is to use those components to make some turrets, mini turrets to be more specific. That way we can have a much better defense and we can have a little bit more of support, let's say. I think I'm going to place another one right here, like that. And as you see, there's a lot of things that are gonna add up to help here. I think that's the main point of Rimworld, to use as many advantages in your power in order to do things. For example, here I am using a funnel, lots of wood spike traps to hit the enemies. I have these wooden fences so that it's harder for them to walk. I'm gonna reinstall this here so that they walk directly towards the trap, like that. And also the lake. This lake diminishes their walking speed by a lot. Also there are marble chunks which also decreases the movement speed. Then we have barricades that protect the colonist, and now we're gonna have these mini turrets that are gonna be adding up to the defense as well. I'm gonna be adding some roofs here, or maybe not, because we're gonna be losing those crops, so I'm not gonna be doing that. Another objective I have is to also harvest all the devil strand that we have right here. There's like enough devil strand for only 3 dusters, but those 3 dusters are gonna provide a lot of defense points for our colonists. As you see, most of our colonists are just the hand-to-hand combat ones. At least they're very prone to getting a lot of scars. As you see, Ram has permanent gunshot injury and the eye, gunshot in the torso, and she's only 34. Windia only has an arty blockage, and Raven basically doesn't have legs and has a scratch, so there should be a way in which we can help these colonists recover from their injuries. I think we can use this machine of biosculpting or bioregeneration. Yeah, bioregeneration. That's gonna take a long time to achieve, but yeah, you have to get towards that as soon as possible. Also, in research we put flake armor, also to get some flake armor, because I think plate armors are so inefficient for the fact that it takes so long to equip, and they could just wear the flake armor to wherever. And I think we're finally harvesting the psychoid leaves, as you see, producing more and more psychoid. And the last episode I reduced the amount of smoke leaf that we could grow. That way we don't leave a lot of smoke leaf to waste. Also, what is going on here? Oh, I think they took the sterile tile. I'm gonna put it there. And also we are almost going to recruit this prisoner who's gonna be such a good fighter. That's gonna mean a lot of improvement in our defense. And as you see, the first turret was built and is functioning. The distance, let's see the distance with the wooden wall, whatever. Okay, we have 18 distance. That's kind of a lot, but you know, since we're gonna have a lot of turrets, we can add up the firepower, because the more separate they are from the target, the worse their accuracy. Let's see, shooting accuracy, as you see right there. If they are more than 15 blocks away, they're like they have half chance of hitting the target. So we are on that chance, 50% chance of hitting. That's alright, I guess, because we couldn't put it closer, and that's the only spot I would say. Maybe I should put a heavy bridge underneath each turret. Oh, apparently that area is not bridgeable. Anyways, what areas? Okay, that turret area, it's bridgeable and needs to be bridged. Also, we need steel. There is steel in the map, but they're not bringing it in. For example, what are the haulers doing? They're just moving all the dead bodies from here. Well, at least they're doing something, you know? Because the last episode we had like a horde of guinea pigs that almost deleted our base, but we were good. Actually, we managed. And we can say that this area is now beautiful. We put some jade walls right there. They don't look amazing, but they do an amazing job. Let's see, new recruit Basilicas. Finally we have Basilicas right here. There we go. New colonist, new colonist, and things are just gonna be better once anything happens and they attack us, but that's all right. Let's see, I think I don't have the colonist up here for some reason. Yeah, I cannot see the colonist. Is that a bug? Oh, there we go. I think I turned it off by accident. There's Basilicas, I think that's the accurate name. Let's see, Reika, Costco's and Reika. I think they can only sleep together if they're married, so well, we have to wait till they get married and they can sleep together. Because I don't know if they get a move debuff if they don't sleep with their partner. Yeah, they don't get a debuff. They just have a buff of their lover. 8 nutrient paste meal. Just L surroundings. That's alright. Let's see what are the stats in this room. Well, there are no stats because, oh my god, this didn't see this. This room was open all this damn time. That's crazy, man. Oh, and I cannot place anything there. Only wooden walls. Raven, I'm gonna ask you to prioritize this because, oh, there's a bird right here that is flying. It's macaw. Oh, it looks so beautiful. That little thing. How many animals are here? Yeah, a peacock that we saw before. There it is. The peacock. Beautiful peacock. What else can we find? More peacocks, but they are female. And a gorilla? What the hell? What is a gorilla doing here? Well, I think we are fine, I guess. What is Alita doing? Oh, bringing slate chunks or more slate blocks. Anyways, have they built? Where is Raven, man? Okay, can you prioritize doing this? The Raven, it's already building that, so we can finally have a closure here. There we go. Very impressive. That's what I wanted to see. Beauty, pretty. There we go. Let's see, what did they think about their environment? Recreation fully satisfied, extremely comfortable, minor passion for my work, extremely impressive dining room, extremely impressive rec room, spacious interior, just L surroundings, mediocre bedroom, +1, at least it doesn't is negative, but she stocked indoors, 8 nutrient paste meal, uncovered chest, uncovered growing or chest, so they don't have pants, basically. I'm gonna put 3 of those pants to be made. Okay, you know what, just make 4 pants. Who is the crafter? Okay, Alita. Let's ask her to do some tailoring first. I need someone to be specifically, there we go. I'm gonna put her to just tailor and crafting, those 2 things. She actually has a double passion in crafting. She's now level 10. That's crazy. Also double passion in mining. Very nice colonist. There she goes, creating some plants. Some pants for Tox because she doesn't have any pants. I think Costco's as well. Yeah, slept in heat. Well, not a debuff. No debuff. I think AK does need some pants as well. Yeah, there are a lot of people who doesn't have pants. Yeah, Basilicas too. And they should, but they don't. So let's make some pants. 6 pants. That's fine. We're gonna be needing a lot of cotton. I'm gonna expand this a little bit just so that we can get as many cotton as we can possibly can. There we go. All that section for cotton. We are soon gonna be able to expand towards this area and create like another section. This is gonna be farming only. Then we're gonna use this other section to expand our base. That's the main idea. Okay, Basilicas, you do not have a weapon. Let's give him the heavy SMG, the good one. Oh, we have another normal SMG right here, which I'm gonna give to Costco's. Well, he's using the legendary bolt action, which has a lot of damage actually. But what is the damage per second of this one? 4.50. Yeah, the legendary weapon does 7.50 of. Okay, we are definitely changing the bolt rifle that is poor for the SMG. We also have a Hellcat rifle right here. Oh, but with biocoating, so never mind. There we go. Slowly but slowly, improving our equipment, improving our stuff. Would a gladius be better than a spear? 7.35 and a longsword 8. But less armor penetration, I think. And this one's 7.52, but 23 armor penetration. And how much does the gladius does? 23 armor penetration, and the longsword 33. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be making longswords instead of spears. Let's see. Spear has 38%, but the longsword has 33 and does more damage per second. I think I'm gonna be making some longswords for the hand-to-hand combatants. And I'm gonna be putting the allowed skill to 10, not uranium, only steel, and yeah, that's it, and plasteel maybe, if we have some, which we don't. The organizers, I think I need more lifters. I might be needing more lifters. Let's see, recharge, I'm gonna be putting it at 50%, that way they won't turn off in case they need more power or some other mechanoid is using the power. Okay, thankfully we are very good on our electricity. I think 4 wind turbines are more than enough for our energy demands, and I don't think we're gonna be needing a wind turbine anytime soon. Let's see, some of these are not being powered just like that. We have 2 of them online. That's gonna be helping a lot, and eventually, and there we go, we have one clean sweeper that fell asleep. Let's see, Vincent. Where are there's an agri hand. I thought that was asleep. You know what? I'm gonna be putting the growing zone just so that we can harvest some trees in a specific area. Let's see. Let's do this area to harvest trees. So we're gonna do this. Gonna do not allow sawing. Will they harvest? Yeah, they're gonna start harvesting all of the trees right there, and that's gonna be like an invisible area where they're gonna start harvesting whenever there are trees. So that's fine. We have a psychic suit for females, so females are gonna be happier. And go frenzy Costco's. That's nice. He'll move faster. Look at him. Look at Costco's, how he moves. Damn, he's flying. What is she doing? Okay, bringing some steel inside and making longsword. Oh, okay. Crafting 10. Amazing stuff. I think this is one of the refugees we kidnapped, and yeah, she's working very good. How are we doing with pants? Okay, Tox now has pants, so she is happier now, but she was insulted 5 hours ago, maybe because she has issues with RAM. Oh, I don't know what happened. Is Tox disfigured? Who was disfigured? Oh, I think Ram is disfigured. Poor thing. Okay, we have. Ooh, that's how the heavy bridges look. Just like a steel tile. Look like a concrete tile, more like. There we go. We're gonna soon have more energy for this turret. We will be having 4 of them to defend the base. I think that's gonna be more than enough. We're gonna be placing more colonists that shoot, and some colonists that protect the turrets. And there they are, finishing the floor for our workshop, which is gonna improve a lot the mood of our colonists because it's gonna be prettier, much prettier. Okay, there we go. Let's just place every single tile. How is this room? Very impressive. There we go. I think basically everybody is very happy. Content, neutral for Ram, neutral for Raven, neutral for Ross, neutral, content for AK, happy for Vincent. Oh, he's very happy. And yeah, just like that. AK, why is she so happy all the time? That's what I wonder. She's just happy to be alive, basically, because of our beautiful surroundings. I think it was worth it to invest in this recreation room, because just by doing that, we basically avoided a lot of mental breaks that we normally had, because they were just so sad by having such a horrible area to work in. But now they're better. How long till they harvest the psychoid plants? Seems like 90% growth. It's not long till we can do it, but it is taking its time. Also, we're doing good on food. Those pigs generate lots and lots of meat, man. Lots and lots of meat. We'd have how much meat? 249. And they're just eating the grass. Yeah, I think it was very worth it to take those pigs. And we need to start working on more rooms for the colonists. I think I'm gonna be using this workshop in this area. Maybe we can make 3 rooms? Maybe. I'm not sure. I think this is just a traveler passing by. We have lots and lots of trees. The idea is to get as much wood as we humanly can. To make some camp fuel. Where's the camp fuel? Do we have camp fuel refining? Let's see. Camp fuel. Where is camp fuel refining? I'm gonna look refining. Biofuel refining. Okay, we don't have that research, so we need to do that research so that we can start getting some biofuel for weapons and stuff. Okay, we have a good long sword right here. 9. Oh, that's amazing. I'm gonna be giving it to Raven. That's a very nice sword. There we go. And we're gonna be selling all of the spears. They're not as good. They were good at the beginning, just so that they provided a good defense at the start. Right now, they're not as good. Okay, Tox is finishing the grand sculpture right here. I think that's this one. And Windia was working on that, but never mind. There's a lot of wood right there on that sculpture. Okay, almost done for the grand sculpture, and there we go. Grand sculpture poor. It has a beauty of 220. Damn, that's a lot. Black armor. Well, I'm gonna be placing this, like, the idea is that it's like a plaza center or something, and they can actually see it when walking here and coming from all sides. That's gonna be nice to have right there. Okay, sadly our clean sweeper is recharging, which means our whole base looks super dirty. Okay, we have another gladius that is normal, 8.60, 33% melee penetration. Let's see the spear of Ram. Okay, I'm gonna give her the gladius as well. That's more damage. And Windia, once they finish the other gladius, we're gonna go ahead. One colonist idle. I don't know why Ross is always idle. Maybe because he cannot do dumb labor. I think he can do research though. Nobody is telling him not to do research. More mining. There's a lot to do, but that dude just decides to wander around. Anyways, lots and lots of wood right here for our organizers to bring it inside. A real clean sweeper finally recharged. Now finally cleaning the base. Also, I haven't been using this nerve spiker because I think that's mostly used when you want to take someone down and not kill it. Okay, research for flake armor is finished and I didn't notice, so I'm gonna do biofuel refining now that the research is finished. And there you see Ross now researching, since he cannot do any other type of job, so at least he does something. Well, he can build too, but there's not much building right now. How much slate is there left in the map? Okay, there is slate right there. Not much actually. There's more right there. Okay, more around the map. 170 blocks. For each block, how much do we make? One slate chunk for how much? 5? We're not gonna have enough for walls. What else do we have? Marble chunks or sandstone chunks. Okay, flash storm. They're just building slate chunks, slate blocks right now, since that's the only thing they can currently do. We have a flash storm that I'm not very worried because we now have stone walls, so you're gonna be good. I'm gonna start replacing all of the walls as well with slate walls where we can, of course, because there are sections where it is not possible, like right here. I think that's where we need heavy bridges. That's why I researched that. And here, okay, space already occupied. Well, whatever. There's a lot of improvements we can make, not right now, and that's fine. Okay, there we go. So, see how quickly we finished that section? I think I feel much more safer now in this base. And the psychoid leaves are finally being harvested. Hopefully they bring them inside before they go to waste. And look at that, the fires are gonna cause a lot of damage to the wildlife. Cows join. What the hell? 2 cows? Are they male and female? Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's so nice. Now we will have pigs and cows. Interesting stuff. Let's see, Ram. Who can bring them inside? I'm gonna ask Costco's because she is very fast at walking. Look at her. She's gonna bring all of them cows inside. Also, these thorn blows, I think it's not worth it at all to attack them right now because we are so behind on our technology advancement. We have another good sword right here. I'm gonna give it to Ram. I'm gonna give Windia the other one. Okay, there is Ram. Going to equip the weapon. There we go. Now she has a steel longsword that is good and causes lots and lots of damage. Okay, Reika is now doing more Psychoid, more Jeyo. Finally, that was so fast. And we have lots and lots of Jeyo to be processed. We're gonna be going to sell all of this Jeyo. Why do we, oh, 88 Jeyo, and we're gonna produce a lot more very soon, so that's a lot of Jeyo. Lots and lots of it, to be more accurate. We have another quest from the Empire. Ooh, what is this? Okay. Medical emergency, what? When the heart attack, okay. Our doctor has a heart attack, now what? You know? Okay, who is our best doctor? Other than him, Talks. And thankfully she's very close in the research table. So I'm gonna ask her to tend Windia. We do have lots and lots of medicine though. Not gonna spoil it anytime soon, thankfully. We have a lot of medicine being grown as well, because we know we're gonna be needing this. Okay, there we go. Marriage is on. Costco's and Alita. Well, they're gonna finally be married. Let's see. Marriage spot right here would be nice, like in the plaza or something. And in the inside is now cooler than outside. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect stuff. And how is this area? Extremely impressive. How beautiful is this? 221. Wow. Right here. Yeah. Very, very worth it to invest in art. Okay, Windia is not getting out of that heart attack. We need to find a way to have healthier colonists. What is going on here? Okay, food consumption exceeds the food production. Okay, Tox is not achieving the treatment on Windia, so he might die if Tox doesn't hurry up. Ooh, failed. Well, that's gonna take a long time, I guess. There we go. Tox can do it, and she's improving her medical skills. Look at her. I think she, oh, did she finish the treatment? Oh, I think she did. Successful treatment, I guess. Where is he? Let's see the log. Well, at least he's good. That's the important part. Animal filth. Oh, never mind. Animal filth. Oh, I think because the elephant is inside most of the time. There we go. Don't know why Ross. Okay, I'm gonna put another research table just because Ross is doing absolutely nothing and we need him doing something. Let's uninstall these shelves. Let's see, can we put a research table right here? Right there. Okay, the good thing is that the clothes that we do not want are getting deteriorated very fast, helping us with the management of our actual storage. How much Jeyo have we produced? 136. Okay, there's a lot of psychoid leaves in the outside that need to be brought in. I'm gonna be asking someone to prioritize all of this. Okay, wind turbine blocked by tree. Let's take it out. Also this one and this one. Oh shit, we have a siege. Tox unit. I don't think we've gotten an attack from them. And oh no, it's a siege. What the hell? Doomsday rocket launcher? Well, guys, I think this is the perfect moment where we can leave this episode. Right when they are going to raid us. They have a sniper, they have an SMG, bio-coated chain weapon, 12 of them, and someone has a Doomsday launcher. So yeah, not very good odds for us. We have 9 soldiers and they have 12. Somehow we have to dismantle that siege. We could have already build our own mortar, but no. Well, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.